place is so boss, Honey Mustard. Only 2 days until the prom.
I know, Pickle Relish. It's gonna be the greatest. The greatest. The greatest. Prom ever.
Did I tell you that I rented us a limo for prom night?
To impress me?
No, so I could keep my arm around you instead of that steering wheel.
Good plan.
Well, nice job, people. It's great.
You mean the banner, the flowers, or the gazebo?
None of the above. It's great that I didn't have to do any of the work. Urkel,
What can I do for you, sir?
Urkel, remember the school dance where you set up the sprinkler system and soaked everybody?
Yeah. What's your point?
It might be a good idea if you skip the prom.
Me? Miss my prom? The same guy who's never missed 1 day of school in 4 years?
Don't remind me.
The same guy who came up with the slogan for detention, don't do bad things?
What if I offered you $100?
No, sir. No way will I miss my senior prom. Besides, that was the Steve Urkel of yesteryear. These days, I do not screw up. Well, at least no one was hurt.
Not yet.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Oh, Eddie, looking loud.
Thanks, Mom.
Son, you got a hot date?
Yeah, but my pockets are singing the blues.
Ah, well, will $20 shut him up?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's 10, let him hum.
Gee.
Hiya, kid. Nick Niedermeyer. Hey, guys, long time no see.
Not long enough.
Hey, come on. Forgive and forget a little, huh? Forget what?
Nick used to be my boss.
And then I let him in my poker game, and he was so obnoxious that I had to shove a pie in his face and throw him out on his butt.
Look, Dad, if there's gonna be another fight, I'm out of here. I'm in my good clothes.
Nice kid. What, does he work in a circus?
Nick, I thought that I told you I never wanted to see you again.
I bought the house next door. Put it in, neighbor! Too slow!
Oh, that's very funny, Nick.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of laughs, Carl.
Yeah.
But I want to be a good neighbor.
I'm glad to hear that.
That's why I'm giving you ample warning about your fence.
My fence?
Yeah, it's on my property.
What are you talking about?
I had a surveyor come out. Seems your fence is exactly 18 and a half inches over the property line.
No way.
Way. Gonna have to move it, Pally.
18 and 1/2 inches on your property? That is asinine.
Well, hey, I'm a reasonable man. You don't have to do it right away. Wait until tomorrow.
I'm not moving my fence.
So you want to play hardball, huh?
That's right.
Look, Ace. I've got plans to build a barbecue, and your fence is in the way. Chicks dig guys who barbecue. Especially when they barbecue wearing only an apron.
I didn't need to hear that part, Nick.
Yeah, well, listen to this part. Move your fence, or I'll move it for you.
Girl, have you ever seen a hair salon so crowded? Happens every year the day of the prom. Hey, did you see him working on Dora Finswick? Girl, she didn't need a hairstylist. She needed a fairy godmother. Hi. Curtis.
Hi, Laura.
What's wrong?
I don't know how to tell you this, so I guess I should just say it straight out. I'm not gonna be able to take you to the prom.
Curtis, I've been waiting for this night my whole life. I got my hair done, my nails. I bought a new dress, and now you say you can't take me?
Grandmother died.
Oh, Curtis, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. I'm a cold, thoughtless person.
Well, my whole family's flying out to Washington for the funeral.
Oh, can't you wait a day? Oh, of course you can. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a cold, thoughtless person.
No, you're not. Look, you're disappointed, and I don't blame you. I'm sorry. I'll call you next week.
Poor Curtis. Yeah, and poor you. You gonna miss your prom. Maybe not. There's gotta be some guy who doesn't have a date. Steve, are you okay? What's the matter, baby? You eat some bad cheese again?
No. It's Myra. Her cold got worse. Her temperature shot up and she tossed more cookies than a Keebler elf. I rushed her to the emergency room and the doctor says she's got walking pneumonia.
This is amazing.
You know, Laura doesn't have a date for the prom either. I guess this means you guys are gonna have to go together.
Lauren, this is our prom. Our one and only senior prom.
You could turn it to Stefan. I'd love to go with him.
Yeah. Great idea. I tell you what, I'll hop in the chamber and I'll be back in a jiff. No.
No?
No. This is my prom. Not Stefan's. Stefan didn't go to Vanderbilt High for 4 years. I did. Stefan wasn't captain of the chess team, or the president and only member of the cheese club. I was.
Steve, wait. I'll go with you.
All right.
Under 2 conditions.
Oh, name 'em, baby.
First, I go with you when you pick up your tux.
Done. Numero dos.
I want your solemn promise that you won't bump, break, or destroy anything at the prom.
I promise. I'll try.
Come on, let's go pick up that tux.
Oh, Laura, you may be the happiest. We're not at the prom yet. Yes!
We got it. Well, it's the Mac of the year in your ear with the flavor you've been waiting for. A taste in your face, don't take it personal. Fuck deep, we gonna creep for the street. Images down with smooth. Throw your hands in the air, put the bounce in your body. Microphone check now, street body got it. They play on like you never to a party giving promise. Cause you love what they got. What you want. Don't you wanna feel the fun?
Hey everyone! Laura Winslow's date is Steve Urkel.
And get this, Urkel's tuxedo fits!
Steve, everyone gasped.
Of course. You're so beautiful, you take their breath away.
Is it my imagination, or is your voice lower?
Yeah, I think it's because these pants are so loose.
Ooh, Laura, you look beautiful.
Thanks, so do you, Max. Oh, guess what? Steve rented us a limo for the night.
Didn't you get your pictures taken when you guys walked in?
Yeah, but it was moving kind of fast. Hey, why don't we try on over there and see what develops?
What's it look like? I'm tearing down your fence.
And you think I'm just gonna stand here and let you do that?
Well, that's what you're doing.
Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Take your time, pajama boy. Your tree, it's my tree.
Not the part that hangs in my yard.
You wouldn't.
You watch me.
That does it. All right, pal. Let's settle this right now.
You want a piece of me?
Yeah. Come on! Come on! Oh, yeah! I'm gonna...
I gotta warn you, I'm a cop and I got a black belt.
In what? Eating donuts? Tell me what? What are you gonna tell me? Tell me what? Oh, yeah! I'll tell you something right now.
Don't.
Butt out or you're next.
I said stop it. What on earth is going on here? I'm ashamed of you. Nick, you never even tried to be a good neighbor. On the first day, you stormed over here making demands.
I waited an hour.
The next time you have something on your mind, try discussing it like a gentleman instead of like a jerk.
You tell him, Harriet.
Shut up, Carl. You're just as bad. Instead of trying to solve the problem, you escalated it. Now, like it or not, Nick is our neighbor now. And you two had better learn to get along.
Well, she's right, Nick. We should try to get along. I'll tell you what, I'll, not only move...
Real decent of you.
Well, I want to try to be a good neighbor.
Of course you do. After your wifey made you.
What?
My God. Who's the boss in this family anyway? You see these, Winslow? These are pants. Try wearing them sometime. Yes, dear. Right, dear. Whatever you say, dear. What a load of manure.
No, Nick. Not a load of manure. That's a load of manure.
Beginning.
You know? You know?
Yeah, I know.
Outside would probably be the best place for that.
Gorgeous night.
Huh? Glad you like it. I ordered it special just for you. Clara, there's no doubt about it. You're the most beautiful girl here at the prom.
Thanks, Steve. And you're the most improved guy at the prom. Steve, can I tell you something?
My fly's open. I knew it isn't. Well, I am on my best behavior. I'd hate to ruin such an important evening. Clara, want to know a secret? Sure. Even though I'm going steady with Myra, I've always dreamed of going to the prom with you.
I know, you asked me when we were 6.
Well, I didn't want to wait till the last minute.
It would be like,
ooh, fantasize.
I pictured a handsome date dressed in a gorgeous tuxedo.
Oh.
Then he'd pick me up in a limousine and we'd dance the night away. That'd be the best time of my entire life.
That's a nice fantasy.
No, it's not a fantasy because you made it all come true.
I did? What's that?
This.
Well, it's the Mac of the year in your ear with the flavor you've been waiting for. A taste in your face, don't take it personal. So deep, we gonna creep for the street.
Amateurs down with
smooth with LDB. Throw your hands in the air with the bounce in your body. Microphone check, now street body done it. Everything like it is, but you a party giving prize. Cause you love what they got. What you want.
Watch me.
What car? I hold in my hands the next leap forward in modern refrigeration. No, from Urkel Co., it's ice cubes in a cake.
Steve, what drives you to create these useless inventions?
A childhood devoid of human contact. Now observe. This handy-dandy can eliminates the need for ice cubes. Why, one spray will turn a lukewarm beverage into a frosty cold beverage in a mere seconds.
That's it. Hey, but
Prepare to be dazzled.
oh boy, that was exciting.
Don't worry, she must be clogged. Still nothing.
You mind if I try?
Go ahead, but you're wasting your time. What are you doing?
What do you know, Steve? It really works. Good one.
There's the pass and the shot from the top of the key. Switch! Do you believe this? 17 seconds left. Illinois and Purdue.
Whoa, what a game, what a game!
Amigos.
Hi, Steve.
Purdue inbounds the ball. It's full court press. Illinois steals the ball.
Hey guys, hoops are great, but if it's sports action that you crave, nothing beats the World Series of curling.
Steve!
What glorious form. Glivin sweeps his stump.
A play! In all my years of sportscasting, I've never seen a more exciting shot.
You probably would like to have seen that.
You're lucky I have to leave.
Working on a Saturday, big guy?
Just make a little extra money moonlighting.
Dad's got a great gig. He's working security for a movie company that's shooting on location. He actually gets to protect movie stars.
Wow, movie stars. Hey, have you met David Hasselhoff?
No?
Vicki Lawrence?
No.
Eric Estrada?
No. Later.
Hey, I'll drop you off, Dad.
Why? Because you care about your dear old dad?
Of course.
And you want to meet some starlets?
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Steve, you got a minute?
What's up, Richmeister?
Well, I'm having my first science fair at school, and I was wondering if you could help me with my project.
Me? Out of everyone in this house, you're asking me?
Well, yeah, I figured since you're so good at science and everything.
Why, I'd be honored.
Thanks.
You know, Richie, your first science fair is a milestone in your young life.
It is?
Oh, yeah. Trying to solve complex problems. Like you could cure a deadly disease. You could harness the power of the time-space continuum. You could invent a device that could change the course of history.
I thought I'd make a pinwheel.
A feels good.
Boulevard Bullets, scene 22, take 1, mark.
It's over, Luke. You're going down for a long time.
Chaz, wait, man. We can work this out. Now, everybody knows you're a cop with a taste for the good life. We can split the diamonds. Huh?
Who said, oh, brother? Who on my set thought it would be a good career move to say, oh, brother?
Sorry. It's just that scene is a little unrealistic.
You have notes. I don't believe this. The security guard has notes.
Can we get moving? I'm losing my gift over here.
Your gift. Your gift is that we got you out of dinner theater. Now take 5. Now, what did you mean it's unrealistic?
Well, for starters, a cop would never scratch his head with the law. The guy could jump him and get away.
You sound like you know what you're talking about.
Well, I've been a Chicago cop for over 20 years.
Huh. You're one of those guys with a... What do you call it?
A real job.
That's it! What is your name?
Carl Winslow.
All right. Carl Winslow, how do you see the scene?
It's over, Luke. You have the right to remain silent. If you refuse that right, anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law.
Cut!
Talking is real, but the way he's saying it isn't.
Huh. Could you show him how a real cop would do it?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, come
I
on, for
can't.
me, CW, huh? Huh, Vidal?
Well, oh, all right, why not? Action. It's over, Luke. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. If you refuse that right, anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law.
Yes!
Yeah!
Incredible.
I really like working with him. He gives me something.
That's just what my movie is missing. CW, I want you in this picture. Who's your agent?
Agent? Well, when we bought our house, we had a real estate agent once. I think her name was Natalie.
Somebody get me Natalie on the phone.
Get Natalie on the phone!
Get me, Natalie!
Jake, you can't do this. Jake, I don't feel too good about getting somebody fired.
Look at this guy, strong and sensitive, like me. Will you get out of here? So what do you say? Ready to act?
Oh, Jake,
come on. You can do this. You have to seize the moment. That's what it's all about, seizing. CW, are you ready to... I love this guy.
Hey, Uncle Steve, I drew a picture of the pinwheel we're gonna build.
Yeah, Richie, I've been thinking about that. And the pinwheel's nice, but I'm not so sure it's gonna wow the judges.
Why not?
Well, because everyone does a pinwheel. I mean, you go, and it's over. I was thinking we'd do something with a little more sizzle.
Like what?
Like how about a project utilizing anemometry?
Wow!
Yeah.
Cool, that's excellent.
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Actually, you get Congress. But seriously, you get wind. Now, if my calculations are correct, using hot air and cold air, the both of us can artificially create one of nature's strongest forces in a miniature controlled environment.
Huh?
We're going to build a tornado.
Carl, that's incredible. Laura, your dad's in a movie.
Oh, what's he saying?
Some of the other actors are a little shaky.
Hey, CW, time to twinkle.
Gotta go, babe. Ciao.
Ciao.
Here's the next scene, CW. Let's rehearse it.
Okay.
Nicole!
Jake, I want to talk to you about that scene.
Do Do you know who you are? You're Nicole Moses.
You look familiar.
Oh, I do?
Oh, I remember. You're the security guy who ate all the donuts.
Not anymore. Oh, as a matter of fact, he's your new co-star.
You're kidding.
I never kid. Let's rehearse. And action.
Bianca, I know you're running with the Montez brothers. No way am I gonna tell you when the bust is going down.
Stop it, baby. Now, when are you going to realize that you're the one that I long for? I want you so much. I need you.
I'm warning you. I'm not falling for this. I'm not falling for your gorgeous smile, your beautiful eyes, and your soft, pouty lips. Cut! Kiss her passionately here.
So?
Well, I'm a happily married man. I feel a little uncomfortable kissing another woman.
Why don't you do what I do? Just close your eyes and think about the money.
Look, you're not cheating on your wife. You're acting. It's part of the job.
Well, I don't know, Jake.
Look, CW, if you want to be an actor,
Yeah.
you have to forget who you are. You have to become the role.
Become the role. Become the role. I can do it now.
I love this guy.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Whatever.
Okay, from that last speech, guys, and action.
I'm warning you. I'm not falling for this. I'm not falling for your gorgeous smile, your beautiful eyes, and your soft, pouty lips. I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Cut! Look, for the last time, you either do this or you're fired.
You can't fire me, because I quit. I refuse to be exploited for my good looks and my body.
And cold air coming through there. Now, what do we get when we combine the two?
Wind.
Excellent. Alrighty, mister. Let's make a twister. But first, we must don protective eyewear. Nothing's up. And be patient. She's a-coming. what'll make a great science project?
What?
A pinwheel.
Hit by a tornado.
Hey, movie star.
Oh, hey, honey. I thought you'd be in bed.
Are you kidding? I want to know what happened on the set. Give me every juicy detail.
Well, first I did a fight scene.
Wow.
Then I met Nicole Moses.
Wow.
And then I quit.
What?
Harriet, they wanted me to do a love scene with her.
What?
Yeah, real intense and exciting. Well, I know. I mean, I would have too, but, well, when it came time to kiss her, I was embarrassed.
Because there were too many people around?
No, because I felt that I'd be cheating on you.
Carl,
Yeah?
Those are really good answers.
I don't know, honey. I guess I'm not cut out to be an actor. You're not married to a star.
oh, yes, I am. When it comes to a husband and father, you're a superstar.
Aww.
You know, Carl, you may never win an Oscar, but tonight, you won yourself a Harriet. Come on.
Hi-ho, Hoop fans. Good news. My dentist gave me tickets to the Bulls game this Friday night. I merely canceled my annual checkup and these showed up in the mail.
Good luck. I canceled my annual checkup and all I got was cavities.
Wait a minute, the Bulls game? Aren't they playing the Rockets on Friday?
Yes, indeedy.
Where are we sitting?
14th row.
Yes!
But I only have 3 tickets.
Well, we'll tell you all about it, Steve.
Nice try, Slick. But one of you has to sit. Come on, everybody stay in line. Come on. Come on, there we go. We'll do this scientifically. There we go. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. 3 little cheeses sitting in a tree. 2 were Gouda and 1 was Brie.
Steve.
Along came their sisters, Swiss and Roma. They stink so bad they had to go home.
Steve.
Put them in a cheese box, shake them real hard, stick them in the fridge, then toss them in the yard. Turn around or let them turn yellow. Yes?
You 3 are going, not me.
Why not?
Because I just realized there is no way I'm going anywhere with you! Steve, I know I'm gonna regret asking you this, but what's this thing?
Wait. I have successfully developed a process that enables me to isolate, then duplicate complex molecules.
What?
I can clone stuff!
Steve, they have a miracle drug now called Ritalin.
Carl, you don't understand. If this baby works, now if people want 2 of anything, all they'll have to say is, Urkelate. Let me show you.
All right, Steve, but fair warning. All over you.
Don't you worry, Sahib. You and your environs are safe. What are you doing down there?
Get on with it.
All right. Now let's start with this inanimate object. Observe this stool as I percolate.
Oh my God! Steve, it works! It really works!
I know. Let's try a living thing. Huh? You do the
about tomato plants while I go get something else to clone.
What?
My...
Silly goose. I wonder. That should have worked. Oh well. Pee-break. Hey, how'd I get over here? Oh well. Pee-break.
Never hit a pothole on a unicycle.
What's that awful smell?
Fish livers. I mix them with seaweed and sardine juice, add a little yogurt, and bingo, brain smoothie. I'm having a little problem with one of my inventions, and this gunk really helps clear out the cobwebs.
That gunk could clear out a stadium.
What's that, Waldo?
Hey, I may be stupid, but I'm not stupid.
Needs anchovy paste. Hi, Waldo.
I'll clone my bowling ball, and my ding-dongs, and all of my unmatched socks.
Hey, big guy. I made us a big batch of brain smooth. Oh, gosh, oh, gee, Lordy, look out for me. Are you okay, Carl?
No, Steve, I'm not. I'm wet. I'm sticky.
Your health.
Help.
Help.
Help. Get me a towel!
Hey, big guy. What happened to you?
I thought you were getting me a towel.
A towel? Whew. What you need is a bath. You smell like a dead fish.
I'm quite aware of that, Steve.
Here, give me that shirt. I'll toss it in the laundry. Here, just give me that.
Wait a minute.
Just
That way.
there you go.
I got Office card. Wait.
Okay, hold on. Carl, what are you doing?
Huh?
Why are you on the floor? And what happened to your shirt?
You just took it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. A few seconds ago.
Carl,
What?
you look tired. Overworked. Maybe you need to relax. Paint some pictures of your feelings. Shut it up for you. Well, can't blame a guy for trying.
Laura, find a room freshener. Smells like a dead fish in here.
All right, Harriet, I'm worried about Carl. I'm afraid he's finally snapped his twig. You know, I think I'm gonna practice some of my polka moves during the pre-suck. What? Get zoom tight. Oh, thank you.
frightened.
Harry, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I'm seeing two Steves.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. My cloning experiment must have worked. I'm a genius. Everything is fine.
Hey, guys, you know, let's not panic. Maybe we're all dead and this is hell.
Hi, big guy. Hi, big guy.
Hello, Steve. Hello, Steve.
Ready to finish our chess match, Steve? Glutton for punishment, huh? Oh, please. You're gonna need more than those good looks to win this game.
How will you do sit down?
I believe it's your move, Steve. Why, thank you, Steve. You're welcome.
Thing raises a few unusual questions.
Such as?
Well, you have a twin brother now. Have you told your parents yet?
Got a hold of them late last night in Moscow. They were so overwhelmed by the news, they immediately burst into tears. Then suddenly, we were mysteriously disconnected. It took us 20 minutes to get back through. And when we did, a doctor answered. He said my parents were under sedation and couldn't come to the phone. Correction, Steve. They're not your parents. They're our parents. Sorry, Steve. That's okay, Steve.
Steve. Blessed with being your guardian. And, well, that makes things a little bit more complicated now that there is two of you.
Complicated? He means expensive.
Well, you are an extra mouth to feed, but I'm really not worried because we're all gonna be millionaires.
We are?
Mm-hmm. So let's say we hustle out to the garage and start cloning a bunch of these.
You want to tell him? Nah, you better tell him.
Tell me what?
We destroyed the cloning machine.
You what?
And we decided it was ethically indefensible.
Ethically what?
Indefensible. Why, another thing. Whoever controlled the machine can make a fortune.
Yeah, me.
But that would throw the world economy into chaos. And who the heck wants that?
Harry!
What's the matter, Carl?
Put your arms around my neck and hold tight.
Why?
Just do it!
Your mind. Why are you eating like that? Well, it's the way you eat. He's not. As too. Why, you were just doing it. Your chin is dripping with sticky ickies. Well, I'll be. You know? That explains why I get so few dinner invitations. Having a clone is weird, but it's also kind of cool. I love having someone I can share everything with.
Yoo-hoo, Stevie!
Well, maybe not everything. Please.
Oh, Steven, your clone is magnificent.
No, Myra. I'm Steve. He's the clone. listen to him. I'm your little butternut squash. He's just a cheap knockoff.
Oh, my.
No way. I'm your real Oscar, baby. He's just a carbon copy. You stay away from my girlfriend. What? She's my girlfriend.
Now, boys, don't fight over me. There's enough pollen on this flower for 2 bumblebees. Now, why don't you boys come over here and sit next to me? Isn't this fun? We just made a Myra sandwich.
I'm warning you. Stay away from her, Four Eyes. Says who, nerd boy? Oh, that's it. Your history. You're going down. Okay, Buster. No more Mr. Nice Clone.
Hey, what's going on here?
They're fighting over me. Please, don't stop. Please don't stop.
Stop it, you two.
No way. Never.
Okay. Let's take a moment and figure out what we've learned here.
1 + 1 = fun?
Can we just get rid of him? You're gonna rub me out?
No. I mean, after all, you are a living, breathing, annoying thing.
What a conundrum. I see no solution to this problem.
I do. I see a really, really good solution.
Listen, Steve. Shh.
Goodbye, Steve. So long, Steve. I'm glad I made you, Steve. Me too, Steve. I'm really gonna miss you, Steve. I'm really gonna miss you, Steve.
Can we get on with this?
You go. I'll stay. Join me.
Hello, Laura.
Hi, Stefan.
Could it be? I believe you've grown even more beautiful. Steve Urkel, the man who made me. We meet at last.
Wow. You really?
We'll work on that, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm back, my love.
Yeah, and this time for good.
Baby, with you, it's all good.
Oh, my. I'm really glad Laura's happy. But I'm really gonna miss my clone.
Not me. I prefer the real thing.
Step aside, Clyde. All right. Everybody hop on the soul train. Hello, Steve.
Behold, my latest invention.
Oh, that's nice. Now get it out of here.
Wait. Don't you at least want to know what it is?
No, get rid of it and send me a brochure.
Oh, you. Now feast your eyes on the future of a living room relaxation. Now you've heard of the lazy boy. This is the select boy.
Steve, please. I've had a hard day. I'm in no mood for this nonsense.
Well, then put your tushy in this cushy. Comfy's nice, but convenience is what we're aiming for.
Convenience?
That's right. Carl, you are literally sitting in your very own concession stand.
You don't say.
Located conveniently along the left armrest is your very own handy-dandy popcorn dispenser.
It's empty.
Oh, sure, ma'am. But observe.
Steve, this chair is getting warmer.
That means it's working.
Wow! How appetizing. Steve, I'm getting thirsty. This chair have anything to drink?
Cola, root beer, lemonade, iced tea, and buttermilk.
Iced tea.
Oh, excellent choice.
Tangy. Steve, you know, I gotta hand it to you. The Slug Boy is a winner.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, too.
Steve, now it's vibrating.
Supposed to.
Now it's smoking.
Not supposed to. Well, at least no one was hurt.
Not yet.
Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late, but I had to meet Max at the library so we could study.
Oh, well, I hope you're hungry. I mean squid pot pies. And for some reason, there's a lot left over. Want one?
I'm kind of tired, Steve, so I think I'm just gonna go upstairs and take a long hot shower.
Wait, Laura. A letter came for you today.
From Harvard?
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What's the big deal? It's just a letter.
Hey, Richardson.
I've been waiting for this letter for months, and now that it's here, I'm afraid to open it. If you guys don't mind, I'd like to read this in private.
We understand perfectly.
I got accepted.
Rock and roll.
All right. Look, the score is 9-8.
And for those of you who are mathematically challenged, that means we're winning by one basket. Come on.
Let's do this. Come on. Yeah, show you something right now. Yeah, show you what you got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, tie game, Spider. Left alone. Yeah, all right. Hey.
Come on, let's go.
What you want to do?
Hey, come on, come on. Now walk the ball. Let's go, walk the ball.
Thanks, Doofus.
Hey, the name's Waldo. Doofus is my cousin.
Man, Waldo, how could you trip like that?
It's called losing your balance, duh. Hey, are you guys mad at me just because I tripped?
Waldo,
Look, you're too uncoordinated. You fall down, you can't dribble, you can't pass, and you haven't made a basket ever since I've known you.
So what?
You don't get a lot better. You can't play with us anymore.
Come in. How you feel? Hey, Carl. Good to see you. Good to see you, too. Hey, grab a seat. Thanks for seeing me during your lunch hour.
Hey, no problem. Want my pickle?
Oh, no, thank you. I just scarfed out a corn dog.
That little girl that used to sit on my desk while I made her write a pretend check for $1 million?
Right. That's right. Now I need a real one.
So how much you looking to borrow, Carl?
Well, Phil, I need $20,000. Actually, I need $20,000 a year for the next 4 years.
Well, you've always been a good credit risk. Let's see what we can do.
Got a good home or a bad home?
Just a preliminary. Let's see. Okay, 2 years ago, you took out a second on your home.
Oh, that was for Eddie's tuition.
And you still have your mortgage.
That pesky little thing.
You got a good credit line, some savings, but not enough, Carl. Look, I may be able to talk the bank into loaning you a couple of thousand.
Well, gee, Phil, that's not nearly enough.
What about financial aid from the university?
Well, Phil, we checked into that. The irony here is that we make too much money to qualify for financial aid.
Yeah, and you don't make enough for this bank loan.
I don't believe this.
I'm really sorry, Carl. I wish there was something I could do.
Yeah, so do I. My daughter's been accepted to one of the finest schools in this country. Now I have to tell her that she won't be able to go.
How about a little music to munch by?
Oh, keen idea. I'll put on my favorite radio station.
Now that's music.
Now, that's an ulcer waiting to happen. Forget the music.
Come on in, it's open.
No, it's not. It's closed.
I meant it's...
Hey, what's that noise?
I don't hear anything.
Waldo, are you wearing tap shoes?
Yeah, they come in real handy when you're taking tap dancing lessons.
You're taking tap dancing lessons?
Try to keep up.
Why?
So we all know what we're talking about.
He meant, why are you taking tap dancing lessons? Oh.
Well, what?
Tap dancing lessons!
Chill, bub. I'm taking tap dancing lessons because of the advice I got from my Aunt Belvita.
You know, Waldo, I've had the pleasure of meeting most of your family. Your sister's Quesadilla and Noxema. Your cousins Doofus and Baba Laba Ding Dong. But I don't believe I've ever had the pleasure of meeting your Aunt Velveeta.
She's married to my Uncle Jalapeno. They have twin boys, Nacho and Gary.
Gary?
Yeah, there's something odd about him. My Aunt Velveeta says that tap dancing develops physical dexterity and agility.
Oh, I've heard that.
And you guys said I need to get a lot more coordinated if I'm gonna play basketball with you. Well, now I am.
You are?
Yeah, I've taken a lesson every day for the last 2 weeks, and my teacher says I show promise. Wanna see?
2 weeks? Sure, Waldo. Let her rip.
Yeah, strut your stuff.
Waldo. That was great.
Not really. I messed up a little on my double pickups.
Double pickups? You learned all that in 2 weeks?
Nah, I took a day off to observe Gregory Hines' birthday.
Tough game.
Well, guys, don't worry. This time you're playing with Twinkle Toes Faldo.
Richie, what are you watching?
Some elephant show.
Well, why do you look so...
Brian decided to put a transmitter in his ear. And then they returned him to the herd to live the life of a normal elephant.
Yep. The other elephants are going to suspect he's been somewhere. Hi, honey.
Hey, Harry.
Carl, you okay?
Oh, yeah. Tough day at work today, that's all. How you doing, Richie?
Fine, Uncle Carl.
Rich, have you made up your bed yet?
Yep. But if you want to talk to Aunt Harriet alone, I can always go make it again.
Thanks, Rich. Smart kid. See Phil Hallenbeck today, Harriet. And the bank is not going to give us the loan for Laura's tuition.
Oh, no, Carl.
I've been depressed about it all afternoon. Even when I got back to work, the captain announced that our division had the highest arrest record in the city. And instead of celebrating with the rest of the guys, I just sat there feeling like a failure.
Carl, this isn't your fault.
Yeah, well, I don't know, Harriet. My head says that it isn't, but my heart says that it is. How am I gonna break this to Laura?
It isn't gonna be easy.
This'll devastate her. You know, I've always encouraged Laura to strive for the best. And when she's achieved it, I can't afford it.
You've been crying.
Yeah, I got a little emotional. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, what is it, honey?
I don't want to go to Harvard.
What?
Why not?
Well, it's too far away from the people I care about.
Your friends?
Yeah, but most of all, you guys.
Sweetheart, what brought this on?
Well, I've just been thinking, and I realized that in my entire life, I've never been away from home for more than 3 days. And I just don't think I'm ready to move so far away from home for so long.
Honey, are you sure?
Yeah. But you know, there's great schools right here in Chicago. So I figure if I study hard and, you know, get good grades, Harvard Law School.
But, honey, going to Harvard meant the world to you.
Yeah, it did. But then I realized my world is right here. I love you, dear.
Okay, the first thing you have to learn is Tibbity. Then there's Tappity. Okay, after you get that down, you move on to skippity, hoppity, dippity, boppity, tippity, tappity, too.
Glue?
Yes, it's my super Earth grip, patent pending.
What's it doing in the fridge, Steve?
I have to keep it cool. It hardens at room temperature. Didn't you read my memo? Look, glue, sticky, may clog colon.
Steve, you put up so many memos, I stopped reading them.
Oh, really? Well, you'll be getting a memo about that.
Laura, honey, calm down.
It's not that bad.
No, it's worse. I've been trying to get a date with Dante.
Nobody will ever even notice.
Hi, gals.
Holy cow! Look at the size of that zit!
No one would notice, huh?
I understand. You're humiliated. Don't you expect to see molten lava just come shooting out of that puppy?
I'm gonna go in there and not be in here.
Steve just left, and I have a date, so if you have to leave, I'd appreciate it.
Suit yourself, but I could zap your zit before your fly guy gets here.
Really? I don't see anything.
Exactly. I use my Monkhouse Miracle Mask. And look, once again, my skin is positively radiant.
Well, what's in this miracle mask?
Oh, completely natural ingredients found in your everyday kitchen. Oatmeal, honey, baking soda, avocado, lemon, egg whites, and Mother Nature's astringent milk.
Yes, I do. You just want to admit you're wrong.
That's because I'm right. I know basketball.
Yeah, well, so do I. I follow the games, I read the stats, and I'm telling you, Dennis Rodman plays better with purple hair.
Hey, fellas, how's it going, huh? Hey, how was the game?
Cool. Bulls in overtime. By one.
All right. Well, you know what? Their players always tip a little better when they win. You know what I'm saying?
You mean the Bulls players come here?
Oh, sure, man. The whole place gets packed. So if you guys want to meet them, you better hurry inside and beat the crowd. Check it out.
What do you think?
Don't ask me to think. It hurts.
Edo, we can't. So, we're not old enough to drink. We're not old enough to drink.
Let's just go inside, check the place out, scarf some free peanuts, and score a few autographs.
No, wait, not me. Not gonna do it.
All right, fine.
But wait. Now, you guys have a choice. You can either come with me and feel good about yourselves, or you can put your souls in moral jeopardy and walk into that devil's playground.
See ya.
All right, fellas, welcome to the Ace High, huh? Got your favorite seat sitting right here. Go have a seat. 2 kings, looking good. All right, if there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Empty. Look, Eddie, I came in here to meet basketball players, and if they're not going to show up, I'm going to need another reason to stay.
Hi, guys.
I can give you 2 reasons. Well, hello there, precious. My name is Eddie Winslow, but you can call me anytime you want.
And you can call me Yvette.
Ooh, you bet.
I'm Chandra. What's your name, handsome?
No, it's Waldo. Waldo Waldo Geraldo Faldo, and I already have a girlfriend. Her name's Maxine.
Oh. Bye.
Something to drink?
Well, I am a little thirsty.
Tell you what, my man. Bring the lady whatever she wants, and I'll have a ginger ale.
I'd love some champagne because the bubbles tickle my nose.
My turn next.
And for you?
I have some water and plenty of free peanuts.
So, Yvette, tell me about you.
I'm much more interested in you.
Oh, my life is an open book, baby. Just let your fingers do the walking. Yeah. Right.
Right then. Thank you.
A toast to chance meetings and love at first sight.
To warm, exciting moments between strangers in the night.
I see London. I see France. I see Yvette's underpants.
Would you like to buy a rose for the lady?
Certainly. In fact, a woman this beautiful deserves 2 roses. A rose for a rose. And another rose. Be gone too long. All right.
Eddie, I don't think the Bulls players are coming in here.
Who cares? I'll make it out like a bandit with Yvette.
So get her number and call her. I gotta get home.
All right. Excuse me, bro. Can I have a check, please? So. $500?
Is there a problem?
You bet there's a problem. $500 for a bottle of champagne and 2 roses?
Oh, 2 roses? That'll be $550.
Why is this bill so much?
We only serve the finest champagne and the freshest roses.
This is ridiculous. I demand to see the owner.
Very well.
Yo, Waldo, I think we're being scammed here.
Now, I told you we should have left a long time ago. But did you listen to me? No. You had to find your deputy back. See what you get?
Look, the place is empty. Let's just peel out of here. Come on. I'm gonna rip us off and we're not paying.
I see. Fellas, tell them what happens when customers don't pay their bills.
Bodily damage.
Well, I have an idea. What if we both leave and save up our money and come back and pay off our bill in, say, 6 months?
I have an even better idea. What if just one of you leaves, gets me my money, and pays off the bill in, say, now?
That could work. Look, Waldo, this whole thing is my fault. I got us into this mess. I'll come back for you as soon as I can, all right?
Get the money.
Well, go to my dad. Tell him we were on our way home from the game and my car broke down on the expressway and we weren't near a phone and we need the money to fix it. You got it?
Got it.
Then whatever you do, don't tell him what really happened.
Don't worry. Wild porcupines couldn't drag it out of me.
Myra, my face is tingling.
Ah, that means the Monkhouse Miracle Mask is working. Time's up. Let's take a gander at your zit-free face.
What's wrong?
I'm having a little difficulty getting the mask off.
Howdy doody, downtowns.
Stephen, a little help here, please.
Don't tell me. Let me guess. Jim Carrey in my mask.
Somebody stop me!
No, I had a pimple, so Myra slapped this crud on my face.
Yeah, but for some odd reason, I'm having a little
Just look at this from different angles. Let's see here. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, yes. That's no problem. Well, what are the ingredients?
Avocado, honey, lemon, baking soda, eggs, and milk.
Milk? Baby's breath. By any chance, did you happen to use the milk that was in the bottle on the second shelf in the fridge?
Well, what's the matter?
That wasn't milk.
If you had just labeled that bottle properly, this would have never happened.
Oh, but sweet feet, I do believe you could have been a little more conscious in your preparation.
Will you get this off of my face?
Yes, ma'am. Calm down. Just calm down. Okay. Okay. Now just brace yourself, Laura, and one or two simple jerks should get this baby right off your face.
I hope so, because 2 simple jerks got this on my face.
Now just calm down. Okay. Michael, you go around the back. Okay, yeah, hold it in. Hold it. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Gonna do this on 3. On 3, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, go! One more. Okay. You got ready? Ready? Okay.
I'll handle this myself.
Gadzooks, woman, get a hold of yourself.
I can't believe this. I made sure I looked great for a month so Dante would notice me and ask me out. And now when he's actually coming to pick me up, I look like the swamp.
See? All's well that ends well.
You know, you got a serious Mary Poppins thing going on with you.
Fight!
Take that! Eat my first!
You can't get me. I'm slick. I'm fast. I'm powerful.
Finish him.
Take that, you boy!
Grandma wins.
You're dead!
Hey, Waldo, what's up?
Your son Edward's car experienced difficulty on the expressway and could no longer sustain ignition. Dragged the left. But we were not near a phone and found ourselves in a bewildering predicament. Thusly, your son Edward requested that I borrow $500 in American currency from you, his father. Carl Winslow.
Well, why didn't Edward come instead of you, Waldo?
All right, I lied. Nothing happened with the car. Eddie got scammed by some chick.
Well, where is he, Waldo?
The Ace High Lounge. And for God's sakes, leave me alone. I don't know anymore.
That's a stupid boy.
Frank, if my friend can't get the money, what happens to me?
You ever hear the expression, it cost me an arm and a leg?
Dad, can I help you?
I'm Carl Winslow. I'm this young man's father.
Well, sorry you had to come all the way down here. I'm afraid your son is a man about town with a wallet that's just about empty.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to see my son's bill. $450 for a bottle of champagne? Edward, were you drinking?
No, Dad. I bought it for her.
Well, at least you had a good excuse.
That I had no idea it cost that much.
Well, I guess all you had to do was ask.
You know, I landscaped our whole backyard for less than that.
Well, he's young. Just chalk it up to experience.
Well, you know I would, if I didn't think that you were trying to take advantage of him.
Listen, pal. Your son owes me $550. If he doesn't pay it, I'll have him arrested. You want a wine? Tell it to the judge.
Well, you wanna? You know, pal, misleading people and extorting money is a felony. Plus, Edward and his friend are under 21 and by law aren't allowed in here in the first place.
Oh, yeah? What makes you such a big expert?
You're under arrest.
Now, wait a minute. You should have told me you were a cop.
Well, all you had to do was ask. Well, I guess you learned a valuable lesson.
Okay, now, wait a minute. I think this is one big misunderstanding.
Well, I guess you can chalk it up to experience.
Come on. This isn't fair.
You want a wine? Tell it to the judge.
That's my favorite game.
Oh, I'm just a beginner. You want to play?
Sure.
A buck a game.
You're on. Fight. Finish her.
Hi, everyone. You missed. Have some cheese. Have some cheese.
I said right. I meant left was right.
Great news, everyone. I stopped on the way home and bought us a pizza for dinner.
Thank goodness. We can eat with our hands.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams. We're gonna fill our house with happiness, but we'll smother the blues with tenderness. There's room for you, room for me, for gentle hearts and opportunity. It's the bigger love of the family.
Grandma, Grandma. Oh, this one looks important.
Oh, that must be for me.
Grandma.
This is from Barbara Bush.
You know Barbara Bush?
Oh, sure, but I haven't heard from them since they moved.
Here's one for you, Dad.
Thank you. Oh, terrific. A water bill.
Here's one for Aunt Rachel. Should I give it to her?
Oh, let me give it to her. Makes me feel important. Hey, Rachel, you got a letter?
Oh, it's from Sci-Fi Magazine. I sent them a great short story.
I don't believe it.
Carl, you haven't even read her story.
I don't mean her story. I mean the water bill. Did we get a swimming pool and nobody told me? Look at that.
This is terrible. They rejected my story.
Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. I guess this has been a tough day for both of us, huh?
Great news, Dad. Mom finished washing the car.
You washed the car? With water? Boy, why did you do that?
Because you told me to.
Edward, I told you 2 weeks ago when we could afford it.
I don't believe this. I do something good and I'm in trouble.
Big trouble. And from now on, ask me before you do something I told you to do.
I'm sorry they rejected your story.
It was a changing. Finally, he realizes they're not tattoos at all, but aliens with really low self-esteem.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing a Stephen King sort of thing.
Let me tell you where you're going wrong. Shouldn't be wasting your time writing about truckers and tattoos. You gotta be writing about things you know about. Carl! Carl!
Now, don't panic. The water will just be off for 4 hours a day. Now, I know we can all live with that, and I'll turn it right back on.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Hi, baby. How was school?
I can get A's in my sleep. The public school system is geared for kids like Eddie. How's the story coming?
It's not. I keep getting a lot of ideas, but none of them amount to anything. I'm sort of blocked.
All right. I want everyone in this house, in the living room, right now, on the double.
Uh-oh. It's Aquaman.
All right. Who did?
Don't look at me. I don't do outside work.
I didn't do it.
Not me.
I haven't done anything. I'm blocked.
Well, who could it be?
Hi, everybody.
Edward. Son, did you turn on the sprinkler today?
Yeah, I did, Dad. I turned it on this morning. And without even being asked.
But you forgot to turn it off.
I got you there, Dad. You didn't tell me that part.
Edward, the human body is 65% water. If we come up short, you're the first to go. You got to get the evening paper. From now on, nobody uses a drop of water in this house without written permission from me.
I wonder if George and Barbara have an extra room.
Rachel, you want something to write about? Write about this family. People love stories about domestic violence.
Mama, we are doing good. We are doing real good. I have been checking the meter now every day for the past 2 weeks, and water consumption is finally under control.
I'm really getting sick of this. I want some of that meal, and I want it now. Okay? Here, take this. This is junk mail. Hey, you're new in this profession. You've got to start at the bottom. I was born at the bottom. Here you go. Grandma. Put your right foot out. Put your right foot.
Come on, baby. This is a top-of-the-line teething ring. He hates this thing.
You're doing it all wrong.
Excuse
me. Here you go, sweetie.
Oh, sure. Anybody can do it that way.
Mail call for Rachel.
That's for dinner.
Sorry.
Harriet, this is from the magazine I sent my new short story to.
Open it, open it. Well, what did they say? What did they say?
I sold my story.
I sold it. You told it. Now, am I going to get a chance to read it?
Well, I didn't want you to see it until I knew it was good, but I'm going to go out now and make copies for everyone. Will you watch Little Richie for me?
Oh, sure, no problem.
Oh, good. Oh, by the way, he needs changing. Thanks. So,
did you think of my story?
Rachel, this story is about us.
No, it's not. I made it up.
You made it up? The story is about a woman who moves in with her sister's family. The father's a cop, the mother works in a newspaper, and they live in a house with their 3 kids and the grandmother.
Okay. I know that sounds like this family. But I just used you as a jumping off point.
I don't think you jumped far enough. I want you to take me out of the story.
Mother Winslow?
And you make me seem like some kind of cheapskate.
Not that part, right?
I don't know why you guys are so upset. She made me seem like some kind of smart mouth know-it-all.
Come on, guys. It's just a little story for a magazine. I doubt if anyone we know will even read it.
What about me? You said I whine. I don't whine.
Honey, it's not about you.
Way to go, Rachel.
Come on, guys. I made it up. Really. I mean, hasn't anyone noticed the family is nothing like us? They have cable.
Rachel, I love this. You captured the real me. Guy who's great with the babes.
That is the only part that is fiction.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, don't be hitting nobody on the head. You're all crazy enough as it is.
Harriet, you haven't said a word. You're a reasonable person. What did you think of my story?
You want to know what I think about this story?
Maybe not.
Rachel, I think this story is about you and me. How you see me as this overbearing big sister who's always pushing you around. Well, it's nice to finally know how you really feel about me.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm fired up.
Harriet, come on. So you see, Mother Winslow, that's the way we writers do it.
Oh.
We take somebody we might know and use them as a model for our fictional characters.
Uh-huh.
Like Hemingway. He used his friends in his stories.
I met Hemingway in Cuba once. All sizzle and no steak.
Rachel, well, I convinced Harriet to talk to you. Now you're gonna... Okay, Harriet. Now, I know that you two can straighten out this misunderstanding. So now just go right ahead. Straighten out the misunderstanding. Right out.
Harriet, I'm really sorry this upset you, but I was just trying to do what you told me. Write about what I know.
See? Now, come on, let's all go out and get some ice cream.
I just want to ask you one thing, Rachel. Did you mean all that stuff you wrote about me?
It's not...
So you don't think I try to control your life like that sister in the story?
Well, not all the time.
What do you mean, not all the time?
Well, sometimes you do try to control my life.
When? Name one time.
I can name 100 times. You tell me how to dress, how to do my makeup, and you even gave me a lecture on how to give my baby a teething ring. You know, that really made my hair stand on end.
Well, it would be a lot better than the way you're wearing it now.
You know, I don't think I put enough of you in my story. I may have to do a novel.
How would you like to do it in traction?
Ooh, you look bad.
I know.
Where are you going? You smell like you gargle with Aqua Velva.
I'm going over to Linda Fontana's house to ask her out.
Then you better go back upstairs first, because you forgot your brain. Linda Fontana is the prettiest girl in your school. There's no way she's gonna go out with you.
See, how Rachel's story taught me a lot about women. I figured Linda's waiting for a real man to come along. One who's not intimidated by her beauty. And that's me. Edward Stud Winslow.
So, have you made up with Rachel yet? Well, I guess not. Rachel, you're just in time for lunch.
Carl,
Would you please tell Harriet I'll be eating lunch in my room?
Carl, would you please tell Rachel that if she's eating in her room, she better call for pizza because my food is not leaving this kitchen.
Carl, would you tell Harriet that is just fine with me?
Mom, if Judy and I fight, can I have pizza in my room too? Just a thought.
Harriet. She didn't do a number on you. You were just a tightwad and a blowhard. She thinks I'm a terrible sister. All these years, I thought I was helping her out. But all the time, she's been seeing me as some tyrant who's been trying to control her life.
You know what I think? I think the two of you have let this thing get way out of hand, and it is now time to talk it out.
I don't want to talk to her.
Honey, look, I know you're hurting right now, but you wouldn't be hurting if you didn't love us so much. I don't know how two people who love each other the way you and Rachel do can let something like this come between you. And I know that neither one of you are going to be happy until you work it out. Now, come on, honey. Work it out.
I don't want to work it out.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Hi, baby. Want some?
No, thanks. I guess you and Mom still aren't talking, huh?
You know, this is just about our worst fight ever.
Hey, don't let it get you down. I know what it's like to be a sister. Judy and I fight all the time.
Yeah? Do you say really awful things to her?
Sure. Big and middle child has to have some perks. But I don't really mean the things that I say. I never tell her this. See? I wasn't really trying to hit her, but she has to learn to knock before she enters.
I think you should go apologize right now.
Oh, I will. What do you think? I want to ruin our relationship? See, that's the important thing. No matter what happens between sisters, you don't let it ruin the relationship. Well, I think she got the message. How did I do? You were great. Your timing was perfect. I don't know how Mom and Aunt Rachel ever got through life without us.
Harriet, we've got to talk.
I'm listening.
I am so sorry I wrote that story. I never meant to hurt you.
It's not about the story anymore.
All right, I'm sorry for everything else I said, too.
So you don't think I push you around and try to control your life?
Okay, I don't feel that way.
You do, too. I want you to tell me the truth.
Fine. Sometimes I feel like you push me around.
No, I don't. I just give you advice.
Harriet, you may mean it as advice, but it comes across like giving orders. It's like you don't respect me or like you think I'm not capable of thinking for myself.
That is not true.
Yes, it is. Ever since we were little girls, you've always talked to me that way.
But I have nothing but respect for you, Rachel. The type of person you are, your values, your ability as a writer, those are the things I always admired about you.
Really?
Yeah, and if I boss you around sometimes, it's only because I care about you and want only the best for you.
Only younger.
Well, I can see you don't need me as a mother. You need me as a sister.
Oh, that would be fine.
But from now on, when we're having a problem, I want you to tell me about it face to face, and instead of putting it in a national magazine.
Fair enough.
And I want you to let me know if I'm getting pushy.
Okay, I will.
No, I mean it now. Whenever I'm getting pushy, it's your job to say, listen,
Harriet, you being pushy.
Oh, it sneaks up on you, doesn't it?
So are we friends now?
Sure.
Ooh, I missed you so much.
Oh, I knew you.
That story didn't cause any more trouble than it did.
What happened to you?
I went over to Linda Fontana's house to ask her out.
And she beat you up? Gee, whatever happened to girls just saying no?
It wasn't her. It was her boyfriend, Bubba. Oh, Rachel, next time you write a story, leave me out of it, please.
Son, come on. I think it's bath and cologne.
Northern tradition of the grand design, some people say is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. As days go by, we're gonna fill our house with happiness. The moon may cry, but we'll smother the blues with tenderness. As days go by, there's room for you, room for me, for gentle hearts and opportunity family.
Hey, Carl, hurry up. Your mama's gonna be here any minute.
You know, baby, I've been thinking. Mama doesn't have to come live with us. She can just go live with my brother Frank in New York. I mean, he does have that big apartment, and it's just him living there. I'm gonna call Frank.
Your mother hasn't liked Frank since he took Est.
Well, what about my other brothers, Walter or Calvin? Now, Calvin owes me. I helped put that boy through college. I'm gonna call Calvin. What? See, you think that the woman who's coming to live with us is the same woman you see when we go visit for Thanksgiving. Well, you see, baby, that's where you're wrong. See, that's the holiday mother. That's the one who says, "Oh, Harriet, you're looking more beautiful every time I see you." But the real Mother Winslow is different. She takes over everything. Harriet, if we let her in here, she will be running our lives. She'll tell us when to eat, what time to sleep. Oh, my. Harriet, she'll put me on a diet, and I will waste away to nothing.
Carl, we're talking about your mother, not a magician.
Miami, she hates bugs.
Let it go.
Let me hold him. No, Aunt Rachel said I could take care of little Richie. I want to hold him. You can hold him when you get older. When I get older, he won't be a baby anymore. Hey, stuff happens.
What are you doing? Harriet, you put out all these fresh flowers? Now, Mama's gonna expect fresh flowers in here every day. I am not paying for fresh flowers in this house every day.
These are from our backyard. All you're paying for is manure.
Okay, how about this? We buy an RV.
Mom, today I'm gonna do your laundry, and after that, I'm gonna wash your car and mow the lawn.
Who are you, and what have you done with our son?
Forget about our son. Let's keep this one.
Okay, Edward, what do you want?
Well, there's one small thing.
Eddie's back.
Tony's having a few people over tonight to watch some TV. Can I go, please?
Now, you see, there's a catch here, and it's up to us to find it.
You're the cop.
Are Tony's parents gonna be there?
Of course.
Beer?
No.
Girls?
No.
How late?
2.
Bingo! Book 'em, Dano.
Think about it. I'll just be outside rotating your tires.
Maybe we should tell him he's wasting his time.
Let's string him along. Maybe we can get the house painted.
That's your mama.
Harriet, wait a minute. What do I do now?
You could open the door.
What are my other options?
You don't have any. Open the door.
Hi, Mama.
There's my baby boy. Oh, Harriet, you get more beautiful every time I see you. Oh, you're putting on weight. Thank you for letting me come to live. Well, you know that this... Oh, that's okay. Nobody helped me.
Now, here, Rachel, let me help you with those.
How'd she get in there? A home gym? My girls. Now, you just go right over here and give me some sugar. Now, give me some more sugar.
Girls, who's watching my baby?
She is.
Excuse me.
Mama, why don't you sit down and make yourself comfortable while Carl and I get some refreshments? Girls, sit down and talk to your grandma.
Now, before you go, I just want you to know that I don't expect any special treatment. I just want to help out where I can and not get...
Oh, it'll be heaven. Why did you make me lie to my mother like that? We will not all get along fine.
She's been fine so far.
Well, she hasn't put her purse down yet.
Carl, I like your mom. Now, you put a smile on your face or you're going to be in deep trouble with me.
Wow, you knew the Queen of England?
That was a long time ago. When I worked for the Fairchilds. Oh, I've traveled this world. Met a lot of interesting people.
Have you ever met Prince?
I met a lot of Prince. Prince of Wales, Prince of Denmark, Prince of Nepal. Would be the Prince of Nepal.
Girls, have you cleaned up your room yet?
I cleaned up my half. No, you didn't. You just threw all your junk on my half.
Girls, upstairs.
But my shield.
Now. Mama, would you care for some iced tea?
I don't drink caffeine, honey. Caffeine's bad for my system. In fact, it's no good for any of you all, especially you, Carl. Your heart's already working overtime. I'm gonna get you on a diet. Grandma, there's my boy. How is my favorite grandson?
I'm doing great, Grandma. Dad, is there anything else you want me to do before I go to the party? That's the last time I do anything around this house.
Here, take this with you.
Yes, Mama.
Why won't your parents let you go to the party?
I don't know. I mean, all we were gonna do is watch a Rambo marathon. The problem is my curfew is at 10 o'clock, and the first movie doesn't start until 9:30.
Well, that stinks. Rambo won't even blow up anybody till after 10.
Yeah, that's what I told Dad.
You know, he's forgotten what it's like to be 15. I'll handle your father at dinner. Your grandma is gonna fight for your right to party.
Let's get some applesauce. Applesauce. Okay, come on.
Yum, 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 yum.
When am I going to see the next chapter of your novel? I'm dying to know what happens.
So am I. I just can't figure out who Chastity should fall in love with.
I thought she was going to marry Thomas.
She was, but I killed him off in chapter 6.
Well, you're the writer. Bring him back to life.
I can't. He was eaten by a shark. It's hard to bounce back from that.
Look, I know you're the creative one in the family, but I've got to tell you, the shark part is stinking up your book.
That was some of my best.
Are we ever gonna eat? My digestion's about to shut down.
It won't be long. I hope you like meatloaf.
Never have liked meatloaf. Maybe yours is different. Has it got meat in it?
Yeah, otherwise we just call it loaf.
I think I will go upstairs and put my little man to bed and change my clothes.
Let me
Say goodnight to Mother. Yes, that's Mama's little chipmunk cheeks.
Oh, you're fixing green beans. I love green beans.
I'm glad. You're gonna love the mushroom sauce I made. It's from your recipe.
Can't be my recipe. Mushroom.
We've all had a hard day. Why don't you go into the living room and relax? Because I've got one nerve left and you're leaning on it.
Come in.
I'm Rachel. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, you're just the person I wanted to see. Come over here and sit down. I've got a great new idea for the next chapter of my book. Tell me what you think. Chastity falls back in love with Thomas.
She can't fall in love with Thomas. He was eaten by a shark.
Well, Chastity thought he was, but it was someone else.
It had to be him. When the shark swam away, Chastity was still holding. I know you're the creative one in the family, but I've got to tell you, the shark part is sneaking up your book.
All right, I'll lose the shark part. Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
Is Daddy gonna throw Grandma out of the house?
Oh, honey, come here. There is no way your daddy is gonna throw her out. He's got too big a heart. Remember when your Uncle Robert died and I had to take care of the baby all by myself? Well, your daddy asked me to move in here, right? And it wasn't all peaches and cream at first. I mean, we all had to make some adjustments. And that's what's happening with your grandma now. Everyone is making adjustments.
Well, I hope...
Harriet, Mama's sitting in my chair.
I don't know what you're complaining about. She insulted my meatloaf before I even took it out of the oven.
This was a bad idea. A real bad idea, Harriet.
If you say I told you so, you're gonna be wearing this meatloaf.
I'm sorry, honey, but we gotta eat now. Well, I'm not gonna be regular for a week.
She's doing it again, Harriet. She's sitting in my chair. I am supposed to be at the head of the table.
Carl, let it go. We'll buy a round table.
Change the baby.
Oh, honey, Laura has a little more experience than you.
Why don't we give it to her straight? You're too young, you're too short, and the baby doesn't like you.
Girls, go on, get the dinner table.
Okay, let's take it outside.
Sit down.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Woo, looking good.
What are you dressed up for?
Well, I thought since it was Grandma's first day, dinner should be special. Such a good boy.
Carl, you want to say grace?
Let us pray. Oh, Lord, we thank you for this food and your many blessings. And we through our front door. Amen.
Amen. So, Eddie, big plans for tonight, huh?
Well, I had planned to go to a party, but Dad won't let me go.
Well, your father's got your best interests at heart.
Thank you, Mama.
You shouldn't be going to wild parties where there may be, you know, drinking, carousing, and who knows what all.
Mama, there's not going to be any of that. It's just a bunch of kids sitting around watching TV until real late.
Watching TV?
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
The only reason Dad won't let me go is because my curfew is at 10.
10? You gotta be kidding. Oh, Carl, it's almost the 90s. Lighten up.
Lighten up?
Boys can stay out as late as they like.
Well, Mother, when he's in France, he can stay out all night long. But in this country, the boys' curfew is still 10 o'clock, and that's final.
It's not fair. I'm 15 years old and you treat me like I'm a kid.
Edward.
I'll talk with him. Give a man a badge.
Well, I talked to Eddie. He said he's not coming out of his room until he's 18, and then he's moving to France.
Well, now that's it. This is all my mother's fault, Harriet. This time she's gone too far. She has got to know she can't.
You're right, Carl.
Well, I'm glad you agree, so now go tell her.
Me? She's your mother.
But, Harriet, you're the one that told her she could move in here.
She's your mother.
Well, she likes you.
She's your mother.
Is that all you got?
That's all I need.
Oh, all right. I'll go talk to her.
Where are you going? She's out on the back porch.
I know. I'm gonna go take a little walk, think about what I'm gonna say to her. You need anything from Canada? Oh, Ma. I see you're busy. I'll come back when you're through.
You'll have a long wait. This is a rug. What do you want to talk about?
Well, Ma, I don't quite know how to say this. It's a very delicate thing, and I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Just go ahead and say what you're going to say. I'm not sensitive. I can take it.
Okay. Mama, you're driving me and Harriet crazy.
That's it. I'm out.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. We're going to sit right here now. We're going to work this thing out. mean, you had to raise 5 sons and work at the same time? You got kind of used to being in charge, and when you came here, you naturally took over.
I was just trying to help.
Oh, Mother, I know that you meant well. But look at me. I am not your little boy anymore. I'm all grown up with a family of my own. Mother, I know that moving in here wasn't going to be easy for you. I must admit I had my doubts. But, Mother, I really want this to work.
I want it to work, too. I'm running out of sons.
But if it's going to work, Mom, we've all got to make some adjustments. You can be an advisor.
Well, I'm a little old to make a career change, but I can try.
Thank you, Mom. And you know, it would help if you told Edward that you were out of line about his curfew.
Oh, I wasn't out of line about that. Now, speaking as your advisor, if Eddie is to learn responsibility, you've got to trust him.
Well, maybe you're right, Mom. I'll go talk to Edward. I love you, Mom.
No, you don't. My baby. Well, while you're talking to Edward, I'll go apologize to Harriet. And to show her I'm sincere, I'll try to choke down a piece.
I'll go in the other room. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Hey, son.
Hi, Dad.
Can I talk to you?
Sure.
Well, first of all, Edward, I want to say I really appreciate you giving up your room for your grandmother. I mean, living up here in the attic isn't the greatest thing in the world.
Well, it has its advantages.
But son, about this curfew thing, well, I've been thinking, and the truth is, how are you ever going to learn responsibility if I don't start learning to trust you? Oh, my. Decided to change the curfew to 11.
Oh, but that still means I can't go to the party.
Well, I'm going to make an exception. Just this once. You can go to the party.
Dad, thanks! And Dad, since we're getting along so well, how about doubling my allowance?
Don't push it, Edward. Sounds like everyone's getting along for a change. I better get downstairs before they all get over it. I'll just take these for my next stakeout.
In his hands, he's got the little bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the whole...
How's he doing? Is he moving out?
No one's moving out, and no one else is moving in.
In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole wide world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. As days go by, we're gonna fill our house with happiness. The moon may cry, but we'll smother the blues with tenderness. As days go by, there's room for you, room for me, for gentle hearts and opportunity family.
7 times 9? 63. Thanks. Lord, what's 8 times 9? 72. Lord, what's 81?
Hello, ladies. I thought we'd all do our homework together.
Uh-oh, Dad's paying bills. I'm out of here. Me too. I wouldn't go in there, Grandma. Dad's paying bills.
It's time to put some food in that little belly of yours.
Thanks, Rachel, but I just had a couple of donuts.
I was talking to little Richie. Carl, could you hold the baby for me for a second?
What, is he dry?
Yeah.
Hello. How about a big smile for your Uncle Carl? Come on. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's crazy about me, Rachel.
Excuse me, but are you by any chance paying bills?
Yes, why?
Come on, Richie. We're out of here.
Just the man I wanted to see. Dad, I got this really big problem.
Wearing are practically new.
I can't wear these anymore. See? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So?
So it's embarrassing. The guy's retired. I think I look great in a pair of Michael Jordans.
I think you'd look great in a military academy.
Dad, I'm serious. I gotta have new high tops. Besides, only $70.
Edward, I would not pay $70 for a pair of shoes if Lola Falana was in them. You are not getting new high tops.
Thanks a lot. Freshman year shot.
How many kids you haven't told me about?
I guess this is not a good time to tell you that the car needs a tune-up.
Well, I guess I'll dump in some more of that tune-up in the can stuff.
I tried that. The car spit it back at me. Carl, we must have the money. The police department just got a pay increase. When does it kick in?
It already kicked in.
That's funny. I didn't feel a thing.
Harriet, why don't you ask for a raise? If anyone deserves one, it's you. You are the best elevator operator at the Chronicle.
Carl, I'm the only elevator operator at the Chronicle.
Well, what I mean to say is, everybody likes you down there, and, well, honey, we sure could use the money.
Well, you got that right. I'll go.
I just started.
I'm out of here.
Dad, is Mom home yet?
No. And why?
Well, because I figured maybe she could take me to the mall.
Edward, you are not getting those new high tops.
Dad, I'm just going to look at them.
Son, there is an old saying. Once I was sad because I had no shoes, until I met a man who had no feet.
Did I meet him?
You are not getting those new high tops, son. Go work today.
Well, I walked into Mr. Seeger's office and asked for a raise.
And what happened?
He gave me this. Hello, Mother Winslow.
Hi, honey.
Come on.
Harriet, please tell me that I'm looking at a bonus.
No, Carl. You're looking at severance pay.
What?
As of tomorrow, the Chronicle will have a new self-service elevator.
That's great, Mom. It'll make your job a lot easier.
Edward, your mother was just fired.
From a job?
No, from a cannon.
Harriet, that's terrible. I thought they liked you.
They do. Well, I could be wrong, but I think it was when I took Carl's advice and marched in there like a fool and asked for a raise.
Way to go, Carl.
What happened? You people look like you're at a funeral.
We are. Mom's job just dropped dead.
What?
I was fired today, Rachel.
Don't worry, Harriet. Everything is gonna be fine. Look, if we need extra money, I'll get some part-time work.
But if we need some quick cash, we can sell Judy's toys. Mom! Stuff, seal.
Fold.
Stuff, seal. So this is the kind of job that's gonna save the family.
Hey, don't break our rhythm. We're a well-oiled machine. Fold.
Stuff, seal. Rachel?
Yes, honey.
What are these?
That's the other half of what we're supposed to be stuffing.
Unseal. Unstuff.
Unfold.
Harriet, you are going to get a job today. I can feel it.
That's what you said all week, but I still don't have a job.
Well, today is your day, honey. I just know it.
Nobody's hiring elevator.
All you have to do is find one of them. Now, come on, where's that Harriet Winslow I can do anything smile? There it is. Now, see, who can resist that smile?
Thanks, I feel better already. And today is the day. When I walk back through that door, I'm gonna have me a job.
Go get him, Tiger.
Well, we finished the first batch and we are really rolling now.
Who's we?
Well, I made the girls assistant encasement interlay specialists.
They're what?
Envelope stuffers.
It's fun, except for the gross taste it leaves in your mouth.
You're supposed to use a sponge.
I did, but I still didn't get all that glue off my tongue.
Oh, Carl, would you listen out for the baby?
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Dad, I've been thinking.
No, Edward, you're not getting those high tops.
How did you know that's what I was thinking?
Because, son, I know that you have a one-track mind. And right now it is on shoes. Now, if you want those high tops, you're gonna have to use your own money.
Use my own money? For shoes? By the time I save enough for those high tops, I'll be dead.
Well, now, don't worry about that. We'll just bury you with your feet sticking out so people can see them. Harriet, back so soon?
You left me in the middle of the street.
Come on, son, let's go push the car back home. Oh, don't worry, honey. Things aren't that bad.
Did I mention that the car was on fire? Hi, everybody.
Hi, hon.
Any luck finding a job today?
Nothing. Not a nibble. But tomorrow's another day.
Well, now listen, you just sit down and relax. I already made dinner.
Great. I'm starved.
Everybody to the table.
Ooh, that cornbread looks good.
Thanks.
Carl, I'd like to say grace tonight. Do you mind?
Oh, go right ahead, Mama.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this food we have before us. And we ask you to watch over us and to give Harriet the strength she needs to go out every day looking for work. Please bless her with patience and understanding as she is turned away from job after job after job after
Amen, Mama. Mama. Amen. Amen.
Thanks for cooking tonight, Mother Winslow.
Well, I'm on.
If there's one thing my mother knows, is how to feed a large family on a small budget.
Well, I lived through the Depression.
What's a depression?
Oh, it was a long time ago, honey. The banks had failed. People lost their jobs and had to live on practically nothing. Pass this to your father.
What is that?
That's mashed turnips and bacon.
I don't see no bacon.
I only use the drippings. I can get another meal out of that meat. That's why they call it a depression dinner.
Well, I'm depressed.
Carl, there could be rough times ahead. Years. 10 long years. And then the war started.
I'm sorry, Mother Winslow. I'm not hungry anymore.
Me neither.
Sit down and eat your turnips.
I just don't know why everybody's complaining. I always loved turnips.
Maybe it was parsnips.
Excuse me. You mind if I join you?
Go ahead, but I'm not gonna be good company.
Well, now, I don't know about that. Honey, I know how frustrating it is for you going out there every day for a job and coming back empty-handed. But you just can't give up hope, you know?
Carl, your mother's right. It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Let's face it, all I've ever done is run an elevator.
Oh, now, Harriet, you know that's not true. You work for the police department.
But that was years ago. And then it was only for a few months before I got pregnant with Eddie.
Boy, do I remember that. That was some wicked morning sickness.
Yeah, but after the doctor prescribed those pills, you were fine. I don't know, Carl. You know, I thought I'd be able to find a job making as much as I did on the old one. But now I see I'm gonna have to take whatever I can get.
No. Now, no. I don't want you doing that.
Carl, we need the money. And I'm not gonna let this family down.
Have you heard about any jobs that you might find exciting?
Well, there was one, but they're not gonna give it to me.
Well, what was it?
Well, the other day when Mr. Seeger was firing me, I noticed a posting for a security job at the Chronicle.
Now, there you go. Honey, you can do that. Harriet, you graduated from the police academy. You know the Chronicle building? You'd be perfect.
You know, the job requires management experience. They don't tell me no.
Who you really are. And you know they're gonna want you real bad.
You think so?
I did. You're the best thing ever happened to me.
God, you should have gone into sales.
Well, when you got a great product, it sells itself.
Thanks, son.
Come on in.
Hello, Mr. Seeger.
Harriet, what a surprise. It's nice to see you back at the crowd. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Well, then I didn't hear it the way it sounded.
But yeah, I'd love to sit and chat with you, dear, but I'm right in the middle of interviewing people for the assistant director of security.
Oh, I know. I'm your next interview.
Harriet, that's a management position.
Oh, I read the description, and I think I can handle the job.
Okay, do you have a resume?
Oh, yeah. I typed it myself.
That's nice. Let me see. 2 jobs, the one here at the Chronicle. Oh, I see you worked at the police department.
Yes.
Oh, but it was a clerical job.
But I did graduate the police academy.
Harriet, I like you. You know that. But this job isn't right for you. When something comes along that is right, I'll give you. Send the next applicant in.
Mr. Seeger, I really believe I could do that security job.
Harriet, I'm trying to be nice. But the fact is, this job requires management experience. I mean, you'd have people working under you. You'd have to be a leader, an organizer, a mediator. And quite frankly, this job is way out of your league.
Oh, really, Mr. Seeger? For your information, I have management experience coming out of my ears.
That's not on your resume.
Yes, it is. Right there. See? It says Mrs. Harriet Winslow. I worked here full-time, and I was a full-time mother. You want to talk management? I managed a home, a household budget, and a family. And you can't take vacation. Every day I'm a leader, an organizer, and a mediator. Those are my qualifications. You want references? Call Eddie, Laura, and Judy Winslow and ask them about my work. You know the number. I'm home.
Harriet, you've been gone 5 hours. What happened?
Well, I went to see Mr. Seeger. I stared him straight in the eye, and I told him I could do the job, that I deserved him off.
And that took 5 hours?
No, it don't took about a minute, but it felt so good I treated myself to a double feature.
Well, good for you, honey.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, baby.
Dad, guess what? Your son has saved $70 from working overtime at the market.
Well, I'm proud of you, son. So I guess the next time we see you, you'll be wearing a new pair of high tops.
Not really, Dad. Finally figured out the thing about the guy with no feet. Here, thought you could use this to pay some bills.
Harriet, we should feed this boy turnips 5 times a day. Thank you, son.
You didn't get your first paycheck for a while, so I took my envelope money and went out and bought this family a celebration dinner. Honey, I got steak, I got potatoes, I got salad, I got the works. Are you excited? I know you must be. Honey, you must feel fantastic. I know I do. In fact, I'm so happy I could slap myself. Girls, you can put those turnips away. Tonight, this family is eating steak.
What happened? You hit a cow on the highway?
No. Your mother got a new job at the Chronicle.
Wait, Hey, hold on. Now, Rachel, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I didn't get the job.
You didn't?
No.
Well, back to the turnips.
I can't believe Mr. Seeger didn't give you that job.
Well, I
said about you today.
Wait a minute, hold up. You talked to Mr. Seeger today?
Yeah, he phoned about an hour ago.
Hold it now. Well, what did he say?
Well, he mentioned that he was very impressed by some speech you made and that he hoped that you could start on Monday.
I'll call Mr. Seeger.
How'd the job interview go?
We don't know, Mama. She either got the job or she didn't.
Those would be the choices.
Hello, Mr. Seeger? This is Harriet Winslow. Did you call my house earlier today? Oh, we got a little mixed up in the message. Uh-huh. Fine. Thank you. Now, wait, listen. I just want to say thank you. And to say how proud I am of everybody. These last few weeks weren't easy. But we pitched in there, we got through it.
Now, why don't you all pitch in and help me with this dinner? Okay. You set the table, you peel the potatoes, you get the bread.
Honey, get me a knife.
I'll get you a knife, honey. You ain't said nothing but a word.
What was that for?
That was for being you. Thanks for believing in me, sweetheart.
I was just returning the favor. Ace that sucker.
And I was so proud of you.
It only took me 5 tries.